Have you ever felt that strange silence, like something big is about to happen, but no one dares to speak about it openly? That's exactly the atmosphere hovering over St. James' Park in recent days. Something is stirring behind the scenes, and, even though the club remains discreet, the signs are unmistakable. Important decisions are on the verge of being made. But what exactly is at stake? What is the next move from the board that has made it a point to stay ahead in every transfer window? While the media tries to connect the dots and supporters wonder what's coming next, an unexpected development is gaining momentum. On one side, exit rumors; on the other, discreet negotiations being revived. It's a scenario that demands full attention, as any decision now could completely change the course of next season. And what's even more intriguing is that this movement revolves around one of the team's most crucial positions, the goal. Who will remain between the sticks? Who will be leaving the club? By the way, if you're following everything going on at Newcastle and don't want to miss a single twist, now's the perfect time to subscribe to the channel. Here, we don't just deliver the news, we help you understand what it means for the club's future. Your subscription fuels our work, helping us keep bringing you in-depth and responsible analysis. So go ahead, click the button, and become part of our community. As Leeds United returns to the Premier League and looks to strengthen their squad to avoid repeating past mistakes, one name has caught attention behind the scenes. Nick Pope, the goalkeeper, is seen as a valuable opportunity for clubs seeking experience and security between the posts. With Ilan Meslier under pressure after a string of costly errors, Leeds decided to make an inquiry about Pope's situation. That inquiry raised the alert level at St. James' Park, but what really shook the backroom staff was the revival of a long-standing interest: James Trafford, Burnley's young keeper, valued at £30 million. According to the Daily Mail, Newcastle have renewed their pursuit of the promising 22-year-old, who was close to joining the club last summer. The deal had been advanced but fell through at the last minute. Now, with the possibility of a second attempt, things are heating up again, and the connection between the potential departure of Pope and the arrival of Trafford is beginning to make more sense. Trafford is not just any prospect. He was a key figure in Burnley's campaign to return to the Premier League, keeping an impressive 29 clean sheets in 45 matches, a record that drew the attention of several top-flight clubs. With quick reflexes, excellent game-reading ability, and a mature personality for his age, the young keeper fits perfectly into the profile Eddie Howe and his coaching staff have been seeking for Newcastle's squad. And this is where things get even more interesting. With Pope in demand and a clear successor already identified, Newcastle holds a strategic opportunity in its hands. Selling Pope would bring in significant revenue and open the door for a reshuffle in the defensive sector. It's not just a swap of goalkeepers, it's a structural shift in the squad, with a long-term vision. And when it comes to the future, the club has made it clear it prefers to act ahead of the curve. If you've made it this far, it's because you're truly committed to every detail of this transfer window. So take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Your subscription is vital to our growth, allowing us to keep delivering high-quality content with reliable reports and insights that truly help supporters understand what's going on. Back to Leeds, their search for a new keeper isn't new. Before turning to Pope, the club had already inquired about Liverpool's Koyim Kelleher. However, the Irishman ended up agreeing to join Brentford in an £18 million move. With no time to lose, the Whites are now speeding up other options, and Pope, even while recovering from a serious shoulder injury, remains a strong name on their list. As impactful as Pope's departure would be, it wouldn't come as a total surprise. Even with the financial stability brought by the Saudi PIF fund, Newcastle must strike a balance between sporting performance and financial sustainability. And when a valuable asset attracts interest in the market, the board's evaluation becomes highly strategic. Selling at the right time could secure reinforcements in other key areas of the pitch. Speaking of reinforcements, the club remains alert to other opportunities. Newcastle recently completed the signing of 19-year-old Moroccan centre-back Abdelhamid at Boudlel, formerly of Rennes. Boudlel has yet to make his professional debut for the French club and spent the latter half of the season on loan at Ligue 2 side Amiens. Despite his lack of experience, the coaching staff believes in his potential and sees him as a long-term investment to be developed gradually. But that's not all. Eddie Howe's attention is also fixed on the attacking front. Names like Brian Mbeumo of Brentford and Mark Gahey of Crystal Palace remain under close observation. There's a clear intention to diversify the squad and make Newcastle more competitive on all fronts, especially if the club secures a spot in European competitions next season. The message is clear: don't wait for problems to arise before searching for solutions. And this kind of strategic thinking is exactly what separates clubs that merely participate in the Premier League from those that truly compete at the top. By working proactively behind the scenes, Newcastle is showing that it's not just reacting to the market but trying to shape it according to its own ambitions. This approach has even earned praise from English pundits, who highlight the maturity of the club's current management. If you enjoy this level of deep analysis, that's one more reason to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We don't stop at surface-level news. We dive deep into every rumor, every negotiation, and the potential impact each move can have on the pitch. So turn on notifications as well, because over the coming days, the transfer updates will come thick and fast, and you won't want to miss a thing. Now, regarding James Trafford, there's a growing belief within Newcastle that this time the outcome will be different. The player has shown interest in joining a more ambitious project and sees the club as a real opportunity for technical growth and visibility. Burnley, on the other hand, know that keeping hold of the keeper may not be feasible much longer, especially if a solid bid comes from a top-tier side. Sources cited by the Daily Mail claim that, unlike last time, the negotiations are now better aligned, and both sides are optimistic. The £30 million valuation is seen as fair, given the player's potential and recent performances. Newcastle views the deal as a medium-term investment, confident that Trafford could become one of the cornerstones of the team in the coming seasons. And this is the kind of move that says a lot about the new era at Newcastle. The club isn't just chasing big names or short-term fixes, it's building a project. And in that project, every signing, every sale, and every decision is part of a larger plan. That's why rumors like this deserve attention. They don't just reveal what's happening now, they reveal the future being built. If you enjoy following behind-the-scenes developments like this, leave a comment below. Do you think James Trafford has what it takes to wear the No. 1 shirt at Newcastle? And would selling Nick Pope be a wise move or an unnecessary risk? We'd love to hear your thoughts. After all, this channel is made for you, the passionate supporter who follows every step of the Magpies. This upcoming transfer window promises to be one of the busiest in recent years. And as always, we'll be right here to keep you informed about everything happening on and off the pitch. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and share it with a friend who lives and breathes Newcastle just like you do. See you in the next update.